Ebony.
Right. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Okay, so some of you are coming to me from Zoom, and some of you are on from the website. So remember, I know I talked to a few people about being able to do a live webinar from your website using YouTube Live, and this is it. Woo woo! Now, let me tell you one thing that I did learn about this process. Okay.
Oh, I want that.
You're not able to actually screen share from the webinar from the website unless you have a Google Hangout. So you got to use your Google Hangout to connect the two so you can screen share. All right, everybody got that? Hey, Selena, I see you. Hey, Latanya. Hey.
Hey.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right on into this thing. It is 9 o'clock. I do plan on getting us.
We don't see you.
I know I was trying. I didn't want y'all to see what I was doing at first. See, I was playing together. You know that little behind the scene actions, girl.
All right, I want to join you on the webinar though.
From the website.
Yeah.
Did you register through the website?
I don't even know. Well, didn't I do that and I showed you what it looked like?
I want to say you did.
I sure did, but I didn't see it in my email. You know, I'll check in.
Okay, yeah. If you now the Zoom sent out the reminder, the website sent out once like early this morning. It's like 4 o'clock. Or maybe I said it wrong. I don't know. It's my first time doing it, so hopefully I didn't say it wrong. But
all right, I'll try.
Jump on into this thing. Now, if y'all have questions, kind of jot them down, or if you can cut me off, that's cool too. I have like maxed out my whole screen, so I can't see you guys. So I won't actually be able to see your questions as I'm going through. Okay. All right, sounds cool. All right, so the idea of this webinar is to grow your list or create lead magnets with the ebook and create instant authority using an ebook. So who is Ebony Cruz? I was not, well, now I'm a Black Girl That Rocks. Woo, woo. So you can tell this is the old slide. Also created a 5-figure mindset bundle. It is a course to help you get your mindset together and understand that doing business online or traditional business of any sort, it is a belief that you can do it. It has nothing to do with skills. The first step is believing that you can do it. The creator of the Boss Babes Women 365 business group, and I love life, and I'm driven to see everybody around me succeed. So this is why I do what I do. Okay, so let's jump right on into this. So why ebooks? Why should we even mess with the ebook? Well, of course, it does create authority in your industry. When you have an ebook, or when you can write out important information that's giving away good value and in regards to whatever niche that you are in, it allows people to take you a little bit more serious versus you being just posting about what you do as a hobby. So for you to take the time to create an ebook, it could be 15 to 20 pages, but for you to take the time to do that, it allows people to understand that you are serious and you do know what you're talking about. Also, the good part about it is it does make you an author. And depending on where you get your ebook from, now there's a couple ways of how you can do your ebook. You can personally write it, or you can outsource to other software or systems and use, if you ever heard of PLR before, you can go find your niche, get your ebook, change some things around, and bam, you have something ready that you can either sell or you can use as a free offer in the first part of your sales funnel to create your leads, okay? All right, so the first step in creating your ebook, deciding what you're gonna write, is to determine your target market. So for example, women with corporate jobs, stay-at-home moms, men who want time freedom, college graduates, baby boomers. So for me, my target market, a good example, are for those that are in the professional field and you are ready to fire your boss. You're just over it and retire the daycare. You're just done, okay? You don't want to do it anymore. You want to do you're done with the 9 to 5 and you want to be with your family. So you got to understand who this book is going to help. What problem is it going to solve? I've seen some ebooks since I've been online. I kind of opt in a lot to different products and offers now. And it'll say that I'm getting one thing, and I actually don't get that. I'm getting something else. So when you're thinking about who you're going to write to and what you're going to write about, think about what problem that you're going to solve. So for a stay-at-home mom, who wants additional income, for her, you may want to find something that she can easily work without the kids, if she has small kids, without the kids interfering with her job. Also something that she can manage, because as a stay-at-home mom, she is handling the whole household. So you want to give her something. What are 5 easy tips to clean up and manage your business? That could be a good ebook. Or for college graduates, how to get out of school and land your perfect career. Those are examples of what you could do. All right, so next it leads us into asking yourself these questions. What keeps them up, tossing and turning all night? And this is when I say them, I'm talking about your target audience. What would they pay to have solved? Now, when you're thinking about who you are working with, how can you create a book that is going to give them a solution to an identified problem? A lot of what I did in the beginning when I first started doing business online is I wanted to solve everybody's problem. I thought I could solve everybody's problem, and I was just going to come on and within like 30 days be a millionaire, right? No, that's not going to happen. So I had to understand exactly who I was talking to and understand why are they up at night. So for me, it's the working mom who's up at night trying to get her business off the ground while her kids are, she's just got her kids down, or bath time. They're in between bath time or feeding them. So I need to figure out a way that I can help this mom start getting results in her business as soon as possible, and that'll make her want my ebook. That's the goal. Okay. So when you start thinking about what you're going to write about, think about your avatar, your target market. How are you solving their problem? And now for a couple of you, like I know, I hate to call you out, Dr. Selena, but I do know you have 2 different types of markets that you work with, but they're both the same target person. Some of them want help and some of them want to get into business. You know what I'm saying? So, you have the best of both worlds, because you could talk about not only how to solve their health problems, but also how to solve their financial problems. Maybe you could do 2 ebooks, or you can combine it in one. So I really like that about your niche. All right, so next, welcome, who's just coming online. Make sure you get your pen and your paper out. We are streaming on YouTube Live as well as through the website, and we're also streaming through Zoom. So I just want to make sure that whichever way you are on, you join us and you save your questions for the end. All right, so moving right along. Decide on which problem your ebook will solve. We talked about this a little bit. Now, if your ebook does not have a problem that it is solving, you're not going to generate these leads, okay? You're definitely not going to get, if you're building a team, if you're in affiliate marketing, you're not going to be able to build your team. Again, you're just not going to reach that target audience. So although you want to write about something that you like, remember, you got to take yourself out of the equation and think about what your customer wants, how you're going to solve their problem. They are key. The slogan, Burger King, the customer's always right. I hate that slogan sometimes because they're not. But if you want to get them to opt in or pay for your services, yes, they are right. You need to understand what they want, what they're willing to pay for. Moving on. All right, so we're going to create a short ebook that solves a problem. All right, so you can do this in 2 different ways. You can do a 5 ways to get more leads using a video. Those of you who like video, I would say do it, because video is what's happening right now when it comes to doing business online. That's something that I struggled with for the longest. And if I just think 4 months ago, if I was doing live video, just imagine the number of leads that I would have at this point. Right now, I am averaging out about 7 to 10 new leads a day, which is like awesome compared to where I was coming from. And that's where you need to set your goals, at least to get 10 new leads per day. So that's going to take a little work, but this is what your ebook can do. Another one, for those that are in affiliate marketing, 3 ways to sponsor more reps on the internet. If you're in health, how to lose belly fat in 7 days with no exercise. Who would not opt into that? Like, I would opt into it right now. Okay. I need that. 5 ways to get more energy without pills. You know, that's definitely for the working mom who's been working all day long, come home doing her business, and she's exhausted. So how can I get energy? I would opt into that. So you see, these are different short titles that you could use to problem solve and to create that lead magnet that you need to get those to opt into your business. Now, I do suggest that first ebook being a very short one. Again, as a free offer that you send out and you get leads from. Now, as you do grow and you want to sell your next ebook, then, you know, I'm all for that. But if you're new in the industry, if you're new to what you're doing and you're trying to build your email list and you're trying to build your audience, I do suggest doing a short ebook, something small, a how-to to solve the main problem of your target audience, and use that as a lead magnet. Okay, so where am I going to get this content, Ebony? Like, I don't know. You're telling me all this good stuff, but like, how am I getting this content? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me, girl. All right, so these are some like really nifty ways to get content. You could do a Google search, on articles and reports on your niche. Find out what's trending. Find out, you know, some of the top blogs in your niche, in your market. Now, of course, you do not, and I would not suggest copying their titles and copying their content. You know, you definitely do not want to do that. But it can give you an idea of what your target audience, what they're looking for, what they're searching for. Same thing with training webinars. Tonight, you guys noticed that, okay, we have some people, and I want to say it was about 17 people on the first night that registered for this, which is, I was like, I didn't even shop it long, and I was just very blessed for that. I'm like, okay, so people want to understand how to do an ebook. Where did I get this idea from? I Google searched my target market, things that they're looking for. A lot of people that are in business right now want to understand how they can become the authority in their industry and how they can set themselves apart from others in their industry. So that's something that I would definitely encourage you do. If you're in the health market, it does not hurt to go look at some of these magazines, these health magazines, and get little small articles out of there and see what's been said, what they're doing. I know we like to always create our own content and we like to always be the creative person, but why recreate the wheel when it's already there and you already see what they're searching for? You search for it, right? So use those high, what can I say? High traffic articles or blogs that you see, something that, you know, is hitting the top of your Google search engine. Use those to help you come up with ideas to create content. Now, a good thing is to skim through them and read and find some key points. But when you're writing, also understand what you're saying. It doesn't sound like, you know, you're writing this from another book and you're just kind of going on what somebody else is saying. You do want to make sure that it's in your own tone, your own voice, how they would hear you. Because remember, once they opt in to your list because of this ebook, they're going to start to get to know who you are, know what your tone is based on the emails that you send out. So you want it to be truly authentically you, but you wanted to get ideas from things that are, you know, hitting the charts. All right, so where can you get these ebooks? So you can create your own. If you do not, if you're, you know, kind of handy and you want to just sit and write your own and do some Microsoft Word, you are definitely more welcome to do that. That sometimes what I have found, a lot of new entrepreneurs get writer's block and then they stop. Remember, the purpose of this ebook was to originally create it to create authority in your industry. So you don't want to start and stop because you're coming up with a loss of words. A really great place to go and create an ebook and a lot of other web design things for your business is canva.com. We do have a webinar coming up on June the 9th, I believe, to show you how to use Canva to create not only just your ebook, but Instagram posts, some Facebook posts. It's a group of women that I connected with from down south, and it's the I Am She Squad, and we are coming together to show you all how to use Canva. I want to say it's like $12 a month for a membership, but how to use it to create content for your social media sites, how to create an ebook, and it looks very professional. They have a lot of great templates that you could use. Earlier in this webinar, I talked about PLR, private label rights. If you Google search PLR, you can, there's a lot of companies out there that offer different niches and what you do in your niche. And they offer books, they offer video, they offer DVDs, they offer different audio. They offer content that you could use and read and actually sell it. It depends. Now you have to pay attention to what you're getting, especially when you're using PLR. I want to say it's plr.com, where you can go look up things for your niche. One that I did a long time ago when I first actually got online was social media, how to use social media to build your brand. Got a nice little small 5-page little information packet. I was able to just recreate it, change the cover. And once I changed the cover, I was able to sell that product. That's what you can do with private label rights. You just got to make sure what rights you have. If you do use private label rights, I do suggest that you, one, of course, make it your own. So go in a little bit if it does allow you to edit. If they do not allow you to edit, then, make sure that you're picking out something that kind of sounds a little bit more like you and does relate to your niche. Next, you can go into Fiverr. Fiverr, if you ever heard of Fiverr.com, Fiverr allows you to work with a lot of freelance artists in a lot of different fields, whether it's from graphic design, whether it's for those who do solo ads, those who can teach you how to write business plans. In this particular case, you can find someone, you can purchase your book off of PLR, go to Fiverr, have a cover created with your face on it, with your title. Of course, you're going to change the title of this book, and bam, you have yourself a new ebook. Not a lot of work. You did invest a little bit, but you have yourself a new ebook that you can use now as a lead magnet. A lot of stuff that is in PLR, some more of the expensive items are really great when it comes to just setting yourself aside from from the competition in your niche. I've gotten a lot of great stuff. My 5-figure bundle, a portion of the 10K blueprint does come from PLR. I was able to find an author that basically was saying exactly what I needed to say. Had to change a few things up, but it allowed me to create a course that my audience needs, and for very inexpensive. And then you're able to sell that course. So now I do sell that course for $19.99, and there's another stream of income. If you haven't heard of Odesk or Warrior Form, they are, I want to say you get a free trial with both, and then you do have to pay, of course, to use both of those. But again, it gives you an option of where you can go to create your ebook. So I'm going to leave this here for just a second so you guys are able to, if you haven't screenshotted or you haven't written those down, make sure you guys write that down. I was going to get me a drink of water, but I think I left my water. All right. So the fun part. Marketing your ebook. Okay, so some of us, what I've heard with some of my coaching clients is they do not like to let people know what they got going on. Okay, and I do not understand that tactic for nothing in the world, because how are you going to sell yourself, brand yourself, or your products if no one knows what you have going on? So a great way to do this is using your Facebook fan page and groups. Now, Facebook is real finicky or funny about using links. So, if some of you who have opted into this actual webinar, you probably saw where it said, if you would like to register for this webinar, comment the number 5 or comment the number 1. Okay, there's a reason for that. So therefore, I did not have to have the link on Facebook. I also do that on Instagram because Instagram does not allow you to post links. And in my bio, that link is strictly for Instagram training only. So if you ever click on that link in my bio, it's going to take you straight to a free Instagram training on how you can grow your Instagram, build an audience, and make some little small adjustments to your profile. So that's why I'll say, hey, If you want to learn how to create your ebook, comment the number 1 in the comments. I got you. Boom. All right. And you send them that link. Now that does require some work. So what I suggest, if you're on your cell phone or on your computer, to have a little sticky note or a notepad out with that link nearby, handy dandy. So when someone does comment, you can get them that link within a timely fashion, because you don't want to wait 2 and 3 days and send it to them and they're not getting it. Okay. Another is video. I did a little bit of video marketing to market this event today. Within my personal group, I talked about this webinar because that's who I know wants to see it. I was not on my personal page talking about this webinar for a lot of reasons, because everyone on my personal page does not want to do business. They do not want to do an ebook. They're not in business. They're just on Facebook to have a good time. So that's the purpose of the group. And so I talked to my group about doing this ebook to help them grow, to help them build their brand, to help them create authority within themselves, and also get out their comfort zone. YouTube. If you guys notice, I told you we are streaming live from YouTube. Video marketing is amazing. I can use this same training later and send it to my clients in an email. So guess what? For those that are just not coming on, that are missing some of this webinar, you better believe you will receive an email with this webinar replay, right? So that's another way you can market your ebook. And I'm not sure how many of you all use Snapchat. Now, Snapchat, when I ask a lot of some of my seasoned, I like to say seasoned clients, they say, oh, Ebony, I would never use Snapchat. I'm like, really? Snapchat is amazing. You have so much fun on Snapchat with these filters and talking to people, and they actually give you locations of where people are near you and that can relate to you. So I do a lot of small videos on Snapchat, or I take pictures of what I got going on, and I may set the timer to where it sits on that picture a little bit longer so they can screenshot that picture. And I always encourage screenshotting it on my Snapchat. So those are ways that you can market your ebook. You can create links for it. Now, if you have a web page, so for those of you who did sign up for this webinar through my web page, if you notice the link says Success with Ebony Cruz, that is my web page. Again, that's branding myself with this ebook offer, okay, or class. Other tools that you can use is your lead capture page or a funnel to capture your leads, and that's the idea. So a lot of people hate putting their emails in to get anything, but we will do it if it's something that's worth it. So remember, I told you all to solve a problem, right? Solve a problem that your people will pay money for, will pay good money for. But the idea is for you to solve that problem within 4 to 5 steps so they can opt in on your email list. All right, so somebody is has a little background feedback. If you could mute yourself. So if you are have a capture page or a lead funnel page, what you would do, this would be that free offer. Now, for those that are like veterans that kind of know what I'm talking about and have been doing business online, you understand the funnel. Those that are new, of course, we can answer those questions at the end. But this would be that first front end offer to have them opt in to what you do. This is how you start to build your email list. You want, like I said, 7 to 10 new leads a day is pretty good. You know, you think about what 7, if you're getting 10 leads a day, say you just think about Monday through Friday, you know, you're almost working with about 50 people a week. Okay. That's like pretty good. If you do 7 days a week, that's 70 people a week, you know, that you can talk to, and you're building your email list. In order to get that first $10,000 a month, you got to start building that email list. You know, $500, 500 subscribers, then you go up to your 1,000 subscribers, your 3,000 subscribers, and so on. And once you start getting up to 5,000 people on your email list, there is no reason that you would not be able to make $10,000 a month in your online business. Once they opt in, now you have your email autoresponder. You're able to talk to these people every single day as much as you want until they opt out of your email. You do not I repeat, you do not want to email people like 4 or 5 times a day, because they're going to get fed up and they're not going to look at your emails anymore, and they will get off of them. So once they opt in, you know how to talk to them, you know what they're interested in, and you know how to convey your message so that way they go into being repeat customers. So now they got them in with a free offer. Now they're going to purchase something, and they go on and so on and so on. And you can also do your ebook by hosting blogs. Of course, you can use Dropbox and Google Drive. So say, for instance, you use Canva to create your ebook, right? Now you want to get this ebook out to everyone in a different link. So you could drop it in your Google Drive or in your Dropbox, get a link, and now you can send that link out. I do suggest also with that, sometimes shortening your link using Google URL, short URLs. So you're not sending these long, large email links out to people. They're a little bit smaller when it comes to that. And I know I'm moving pretty fast, but I want to make sure I save time for question and answers. All right. Okay. So now that you have gone through that, you want to grow your business, I do have a offer for you all, which is a $10 10-day access for more trainings to help you grow. What you will get with this system, this is part of my coaching, this is part of one of my income streams that I love to talk about, because this allows you to get weekly trainings, done for you offers, instant access to just some of these trainings are amazing, that for the amount that we pay monthly, that we get in some of the lives. We experienced a YouTube live training yesterday that just pretty much told us how to get access to so many free leads on YouTube and make a killing, you know? Also you get some one-on-one coaching strategies, if not just myself, with an additional coach, okay? So those are something that you can take advantage of. I will let you guys know about that if you guys want to learn a little bit more about that, of course. All right, so now that I flew through that training, who has some questions for your girl? Let's see here. I see Latanya. You trying to unmute yourself, Latanya? Okay, I got you. I'll unmute you. I think I got you. Unmute. Okay, there you go.
Thank you. Because my screen was like froze. But no, the question I have is, how do you get an email autoresponder?
All right, so the email autoresponder, it is a tool that like you can use, say for instance, GetResponse or Aweber. When I know we have another coaching session coming up, we could talk about which one you may want to use for yourself, and which one will best fit you. But the email autoresponder, some of the ones that are out there are GetResponse, MailChimp, Aweber. And what that does is that allows you to make money in your sleep, because you're able to set that up on automation and what you want to say to your clients or your customers, and allow them to read it at their leisure and opt in or purchase what they are looking for you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Will you be sending that link back out?
With the presentation?
Well, yeah, it'll be in the presentation, but the last slide.
Yeah, so tonight everyone will receive an email with me with this presentation, and also with the 10-day trial in it. And what you can do when you get that email, you can ask, I'll have some times in there that we can set up different coaching sessions for next week, so we can kind of strategize how you're going to use your 10 days in with the MLSP.
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Any other questions? Let me take my, I should take my, my thing down, right? I could just be all in my email business, right? All right, okay, let me got some stuff in the chat. Let's see. It was me. I couldn't get on the webinar. Hey, Selena, I'm talking about it was me. I can't hear. Oh man, Miss, I want to say it's Quashar Halbert Burton. Q, can I call you Q, girl? If you can hear, okay, Q, you can hear me now? And what we can do, she said, Q. Okay, cool, yes. All right, Q, I'm not sure I see you're on the webinar, so you had to have gotten an email from me. But what I can't, if you want to just make sure I verify, if you drop your email in the comments, I can make sure that you do get a copy of the PDF. So I'll make sure you got that. One question that I want you all to leave here tonight before we get off is I need y'all to ask yourselves what your commitment level is. And when I say what your commitment level is, are you working your business part-time, 2 days a week? Are you doing it, 3 days a week? Think about the length of time that you're willing to commit to your business, because your commitment level is going to determine the results that you get. You can get me or any other coach or any other system or any other program, but if you're not committed to working it every single day, whether you're tired, you're not tired, you're sleepy, you don't understand something, you're not going to get the results that you want, because you're working it part-time and it becomes an expensive hobby, honestly, because you're putting in and you're not making money back. So before we get off, I want you all to answer that question to yourselves. What is my commitment level? What do I intend on? How much do I intend on committing to my business and growing my business? Because there's no need in purchasing any coaching material that I give you all if you're not committed to actually doing the work. Okay. All right. So because if you guys don't know, I am a mother of 3, and my little youngest one is waiting to eat and go to bed. I am going to end our webinar. I'm going to make sure I send you all a email again with this presentation. You can ask any additional questions that you do have. And if you are interested in trying out the 10-day offer, it is $1 a day for 10 days. And you get access to additional training such as learning how to use Facebook, learning how to use Instagram to help you grow your business, as well as me, your coach, right? So if we don't have any other questions, you are so welcome, Q. I look forward to working with you all, and I hope you all have a great night. And if you got any value out of this training tonight, please scoot on over to my Facebook page and let me know, and share what you got, the value that you got of it. If you're in the women's group, of course, share with the other women. We want to encourage them to do the same. Okay. All right, guys. Night.